Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So I've got a bit of a just a tutorial, just something I was feeling a bit creative and I just kind of was messing with colours, and I just really like the idea of like pastel, like pink and then like a lime green. I think it looks like they're really contrasting colours and they just look really cool together, and it's kind of springy and it's kind of all of that kind of stuff. There's a bit of glitter, I've got fluffy lashes. I've kind of done another one of those like graphic liner through the crease sort of things. Just because I felt like it, and like lime green is like one of my all-time favorite colors, so it's just like, oh, I love this, I just love it. So yeah, if you want to see how to get this look, then keep on watching. Okay, so let's start this look off with the Too Faced Shadow Insurance to prime the eyes from lid to brow and all along my lower lash line. And this will just help the colours really stick to the eye, stop from fading and stop from creasing and become out more pigmented. The first shade we're going to do is Inglot shade 493, and this is a pale lilac shade, and I'm using this on a MAC 221 brush, so a skinny little blending brush. And we're just popping this into the socket to give a little bit of definition in there and also add an extra colour to the look, because we want it to not just be pink and green, we want a little bit extra colour in there. The next thing we're going to do is use the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk as our base on the lid. And I'm drawing that all across the moving part of my lid and then bringing it out into a point on the outer corner. Basically create the shape that you want to create with the green liner and kind of the cut crease sort of shape, even though we're not really doing a proper cut crease. So just kind of winging that shape out past the end of your lid. And then taking a small flat brush and also your finger as well to help smooth that over and give a nice sharp line. It doesn't have to be too sharp though. Next we're moving on to Inglot Eyeshadow in 362. This is just a hot pink matte shade, and I'm just popping that all over that white base, all across the lid to give us a base colour for when we put some glitter on. And I'm just pressing that into the eye, make sure it's super opaque, and then using the very edge of the brush towards the edge of that wing shape and fill that in there as well, just so you have the whole part of the white covered. Then I'm going in for the glitter glue, and this is the NYX Glitter Primer. It's just a clear primer, and I'm just using that same flat brush that I used for the white base and just pressing that over top of the pink all along, making sure it's even enough, but try not to move the pink too much, so that's why I'm just very lightly tapping it onto the lid. And then for glitter we're going in with MAC's Reflex Pearl, which is actually a translucent glitter, but it just can make any colour look sparkly basically. It goes on quite intense straight away, and then it kind of just settles down a little bit after a while, I notice. So you don't really notice it being too opaque. That's why I try not to put too thick of a layer of glitter glue down. And just bringing that all the way along, right out to that very edge, all the way out to the wing. Then I'm just using some concealer to tidy up any glitter and any fallout and also cover my dark circles. For my lower lash line, I'm taking Urban Decay's eyeliner in Freak, which is a shimmery lime green, and I'm popping that into my waterline quite heavy and then bringing it right down in between my lashes along my lower lash line. To go over that, I'm taking Inglot Eyeshadow in 3A4, which is a matte kind of grassy green, and just popping that over top of that pencil along the lash line. Bringing it right the way in, and I brought mine down quite far. You don't have to bring it down as far as that. Then I'm taking Inglot Eyeshadow in 59, which is a really bright, limey, yellowy green, and I'm just using that to blend out that other green, just to soften out the edge and make it a little bit more limey, because that was the kind of colour scheme we're going for. I do love my lime greens. Then the difficult part. So this is the NYX Vivid Brights Liner in Escape, which is a pastel green. And starting out on the very edge I find the easiest, because then you can kind of anchor yourself there and just follow along the edge of the pink all the way out there, and then I move into the inner part of the crease because that's the hardest part for me. Trying to get it really nice and thin and pointed in there and bringing it right along the actual lid itself. in the crease obviously as well. And just try to keep it as thin as you possibly can. And then once you get towards the wing, meet it up with that very first line that we drew. That's why it makes it so much easier to do that first. For my inner corner highlight, I'm going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Moonchild Glow Kit, and I'm using the shade Lucky Clover because it's got a green duochrome, so I thought it would be really cool to kind of play off the green on the lower lash line and give a bit more contrast to the upper lash line. For my liner, I'm using MAC's Modern Twist Kajal liner in Squid, and I'm just tightlining with this. I'm not doing any sort of actual liner because I don't want to throw off the whole upper lid. I want it to be really the focus, just to be very soft but with the harsh pastel line. And then onto mascara, I'm going to with MAC's Upward Lash Mascara. I'm popping that on my top and my bottom lashes. And the tight lining will just make the lashes look a little bit thicker, so there's no gaps when I do put my false lashes on. For my brow bone highlight, I'm going to Inglot Eyeshadow in 373, which is a matte white, and I'm just popping that along the arch of my brow and kind of blending it down into that purple as well. And then for lashes, I popped on the Siren lashes from House of Lashes. For my contour, I'm using the NYX blush in Taupe, and I'm just using that to hollow out my cheekbones a little bit because it's a nice cool toned blush. And this is the original one, by the way. Then for blusher, I'm going in with the Bamba blush from Benefit, and I used a good bit of this, to be fair, because it's quite pink and the look has a lot of pink in it as well. And just using that all along my cheeks. And then for my cheek highlight, I'm using the shade Lucky Clover again from the Moonchild Glow Kit from Anastasia, and popping that on my cheekbone. Quite a lot of it on the cheekbone, by the way. For my lips, I decided to do a pink to match the pink on the lid, and we're going in with MAC's Hip and Happy lip liner, and I'm lining my lips and also filling in my lips because this is going to be the main colour of my lips, like the actual tone of my lips. And then for my lipstick, I'm using the lipstick from MAC as well in Gossamer Wing, which is a very sheer pale shade, and it just gives a really nice glossy, slightly lighter tone to the pink that's on the lips. And that's your finished look. Alrighty guys, I hope you enjoyed this look. This is it. This is the finished look, obviously. I just feel very, I don't know, like kind of Barbie-ish, kind of like pretty, but there's like a little bit of punch there with the green. I don't know why, I just do. I love this lip. I'm like, this is like my new favourite lip now. I love this lip because it kind of, it's pale enough for me, but it still has pink and still a bit of colour, and I just love it. I love these lashes. I love these kind of lashes, but I feel like I don't get to wear them enough because it only fits specific shapes of shadows, like as in whatever kind of shape you do on your eyes. It's very specific as to what it actually fits, so I actually love wearing these. These are so nice. They're so comfy as well. So yeah, if you did like this look, then give me a big thumbs up below. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what's your favourite colour combination, because mine at the minute is like pink and green. Kind of. And like yellow. Yeah, I don't know. Pink and green right now. Right now in this moment, pink and green, because I'm feeling this. Really feeling it. So yeah, and also hit subscribe down below to see loads more tutorials that are coming up, and Lush videos and other bits and random stuff. Yeah, so but mainly tutorials. Lots and lots of tutorials are coming up and more weird combinations like this. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video guys. Bye!